Memorial Day weekend heralds the start of mosquito season in the U.S. We have a narrow window of opportunity to scale up effective Zika prevention measures, and that window of opportunity is closing.
Well, that was comforting. New warnings and new worries over the Zika virus. To Dr. Jennifer Caudle, scary stuff. What do we do?
Well, we need to be informed, we need to be prepared, and we need to heed these warnings. I mean, we really have a chance here to get ahead of Zika. That's what we're trying to do. And so we really need to listen. We need Congress to approve funding, and as consumers and as people in America, we need to be ready.
Doctor, there's no test to, even if you think you've gotten Zika, there's no test to even confirm that that's what it is.
Well, there actually are blood tests that can be done, but they're not necessarily widespread at this point. That's one of the things that increased funding would allow us to do and to help us to do, to make that more widely, readily available. And that's something that's really important, especially with a disease like Zika. Remember, Zika, the symptoms, a lot of people who contract Zika don't even know that they have it. The symptoms can be fever and joint pains and some eye irritation, maybe some rash, but most people who get it won't even know that they have it. And that's one of the things that makes it so much more complicated.
How worried are you as a doctor of a very serious, widespread outbreak, particularly in the southern part of the country?
I'm actually very worried. I can't tell you. I actually am very worried. You know, the thing about Zika is we have the mosquitoes right here on our soil in the United States that are capable of transmitting this virus. And all we need, right now, the cases of Zika in this country are from people who have gotten the virus from traveling elsewhere, and they've come back to the United States with it. All we need is for some of our local mosquitoes to bite some of those people with Zika and grab onto that virus and start transmitting it to other people. That is what we're afraid of. That is what we're trying to get ahead of. And yes, I am worried about it.
But have we ever really had, people often compare Zika to dengue, dengue fever as a similar mosquito-transmitted virus. But have we ever really had a super serious outbreak of that in this country? I know locally maybe, but not anything that was a national health crisis.
Well, you know, understood. Some of the outbreaks, and remember the mosquitoes that can transmit Zika, you're right, can also transmit dengue. They can also transmit chikungunya. We were talking about that a couple of years ago. So there are a number of different diseases that can actually be transmitted by the mosquito that can transmit Zika. But remember what's important about Zika here. What's important is the fact that now we know that Zika can cause microcephaly and brain defects in babies. The stakes are so much higher with this disease than they are maybe for others. And that's one of the differences here. That's why I think not that we need to be alarmist, not that we need to be inflammatory or sort of go off the deep end with this, but we've got to be prepared, because essentially when it comes to pregnant women, this is a very big deal. Really, and ultimately anything that affects pregnant women affects all of us, right?
Really quickly, it's literally wearing mosquito repellent that has DEET in it if you live in a mosquito-prone area, and then draining your swimming pool and making sure that there are no puddles of water in your backyard.
Well, so yeah, we do know some of these mosquitoes like to hang around, you know, standing pools of water. But I really think that this year, this season in the summer is going to be the summer season that we actually start wearing bug spray in this country, really to make sure. And DEET, you're right, is one of the active ingredients. You can find these products in your local drugstore. But I think being prepared, and also if you're traveling out of the country, know where you're going. Make sure you know where you're going and you're prepared.
Dr. Jennifer Caudle, thank you so much. Have a happy Memorial Day.